effort in the flat, and he has to. But I think he'll be pulled back once we start to climb up to the finishing line. To make a big effort here on the flat when others are just kind of sitting and cruising on the wheels, you know, he's going to pay for it in the climb up to the finishing line. It's 1,300 metres in length, but it's long enough and hard enough that if you've got, you know, if you've left a lot on this flat part of the road, because he's going to have to ride 100% and keep that tempo up towards the front. But he's been joined, and we can clearly see Leknesund has joined him, but just coming up from behind is that UAE with Pijl is coming across. But I still think that there's the likes of Alpes in Deconic in the grey. There's a few teams here still interested in this last place in the podium.
Meanwhile, it's back to this diamond duo up front, and everything that can be jettisoned is being jettisoned. Remco Evenepoel, the last look of his visage, it said to me that he's already feeling a bit emotional about this. This would be an amazing way of opening his account up again for us here at the Brabantse Pijl.
Wout said no.
Yeah, he said no, it started. No gifts in this game, Brian.
No, Wout said no. And I think he feels that what I've been talking about, that Remco, giving him any type of rest. Of course, they can't play around too much 1 minute. So I think Wout van Aert is fearful of Remco Evenepoel going on what's happened in this race so far, that he's really gone in these climbs. And I think when we get on to this climb, I don't think Remco will wait. I think he'll go long. He'll try and shake off Wout van Aert. And Wout van Aert knows this is coming, and he wants to try and kind of save as much as he can. So he's forcing Remco Evenepoel to pull a little bit more.
Bodan Leknesund, he's asking Leknesund, come on, give me a turn. And Bodan says, look, I've been out there for so long on my own. Gets cagey here. Evenepoel starting to get the verbals going. That's a good sign. That's absolutely adrenaline coursing through his veins right now. And Wout van Aert just zips up his jersey, almost psychologically, make himself as aero as he possibly can. Here is your last 1,400 metres for you, more or less. In fact, it'll be 300 off the top of that, so that's the next kilometre. We're into the S's and ultimately our climb. Big lean over to the right here, sailing past the crowd who roar. And then there's a big switchback all of a sudden, this chicane. It reveals itself here. Turn to the left, why don't you? What an atmosphere. Absolutely fantastic, and the climb begins, and this is where Remco Evenepoel, if he's going to have a chance today, he needs to attack now. But what's he got left in the tank? It's been a long road back from injury for him, don't forget. And Wout van Aert, 4th place, is still ringing in his mind. He wants to turn this into a victory on one of his favourite races, he said. He declared at the beginning of the day. It's a home race, of course, for Remco Evenepoel as well, and it's cagey still. Brian, he's going to run out of incline if he's not careful here, Evenepoel.
Yep, I thought he'd try something, but he isn't. He's trying to force Wout van Aert in front of him. He's trying to look for that kind of element of surprise, but it's not going to happen. Wout van Aert is new. He was on his case with 2 kilometres ago. He wanted to force Remco Evenepoel to the front, and he has. And Wout van Aert's just going to sit there. Surprising that Remco hasn't gone earlier than this, because the closer we get to the finish, you know, the more that everybody's favouring Wout van Aert for victory.
Oh, well, however this pans out, I'm sure they'll be thinking about the strategy. And indeed, Evenepoel may be thinking about refusing to work and just putting the pressure on Wout van Aert if he believed he's got the beating of everybody else. But we're into the hoarded sections, and that's all academic just for now. Evenepoel versus van Aert. We're into the sunshine, and here we go. Who's going to pick it up first? But you just feel that Wout van Aert here is in the best place. He's been riding shotgun here on the back wheel of Remco Evenepoel, and Wout van Aert is going to come round him. Evenepoel knows this, and so it's going to be a 2-up sprint. It's just a question of when he breaks for it. It's going to happen right now, and Evenepoel goes early. He's trying to get a bit of distance. He weaves over the road as well, just trying to close down any options. Wout van Aert tries to come up on it, almost 3/4 of the wheel, can't quite do it. Evenepoel's going to get there. Oh my goodness, he's back! He is back! That is brilliant. Remco Evenepoel holds on. Wout van Aert just could not come round when he needed to. And Remco Evenepoel has completed a long journey back. The tears will surely come. He bangs the bars. All friends once again, the best of rivals, I think you might say. And here is the backup for the line. Aaron Burrows trying to come up and around the outside. Watch him on the middle of the road. It's on the throw, is it? Oh, didn't quite have what it took right at the very last. My goodness, was it Narvaez who came through at the end? We'll get to check on that for you in a moment's time. But Remco Evenepoel, and here come the emotions. Fantastic. Smiling for now.